Let's go back to this story now. The ANC's line of march to its caucus is clear. Reject that Section 89 report. While the parties have agreed to postpone the debate to next Tuesday, orders are orders. The independent panel's report found President Cyril Ramaphosa may have a case to answer to. The report is now in court because Ramaphosa is challenging it. Then there was the rejection by the Speaker of the ATM's request for a secret ballot. eNCA's Ayesha Ismail has more on the story and she joins us now live from Cape Town. Ayesha, what are legal experts saying about this parallel process taking place? There will be a parliamentary process on Tuesday, and then the President has lodged papers in the Constitutional Court as well.
Hello, Masejo. Yes, I spoke to Lawson Naidu from CASAC, and he was saying that it is not unusual for something like this to happen. He says we saw it happening with the suspended public protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane. But what he says is that the President has exercised his constitutional right to take this matter on review because he feels aggrieved. He feels that this Section 89 independent panel misdirected themselves. He says that and the President says in his papers that the panel went beyond their mandate and that they misinterpreted the responses given to them. And it is for this reason that he is now taking the matter on review. He wants the Constitutional Court to review the matter and to set it aside. But this is what Lawson Naidu had to say about the process.
And then, as you say, simultaneously, Parliament has decided that they're going to go ahead with the debate on that report, which was initially scheduled for the 6th of December, has now been postponed by a week to the 13th. And it seems, from what we hear coming out of ANC meetings, that the ANC has taken a decision that they're going to reject the report of the independent panel at that sitting of the National Assembly. If that were to happen, that would be the end of the parliamentary road for the impeachment inquiry, because we would then not move on to the second stage, which is the establishment of an ad hoc committee to further investigate the complaint lodged in the motion. So that would be the end of the matter as far as Parliament is concerned, and it may also be the end of the matter so far as the legal challenge is concerned, because it is arguable that at that point the question before the court becomes a moot one, because the report then has no status. It is not a report before Parliament, and the court may well decide that it would be futile for it to adjudicate on the report when Parliament, as the primary body to whom the report was handed, has rejected that report. And of course it is within Parliament's remit to do so, because that report is a mere guide or advisory to Parliament and not binding.
So this is a Section 89, impeachment process. Is this why, Ayesha, the President is going straight to the Constitutional Court and not starting in the High Court?
Well, he would have had an option to go to any High Court, but let's, for instance, say he decided to lodge his review application in the Western Cape High Court. A decision by the Western Cape High Court would have ended up in the Constitutional Court in any case for confirmation, because at the end of the day, this is a constitutional matter. But also just remember, there are other processes also happening. The Hawks are investigating, the South African Reserve Bank is investigating, I'm sure that the South African Revenue Services and also the Public Protector, the acting Public Protector, is also investigating this matter. So there are lots of other investigations and processes taking place. It is not only the parliamentary process that is taking place, and we have to now wait and see what's going to happen on Tuesday. We've already heard that the ANC has decided to reject this report. So let's wait and see what happens on Tuesday. But again, just to reiterate, there are other processes and investigations taking place as well.
Yeah, and I think that's very important. Senior reporter Ayesha Ismail